5 signs God is warning you about this person. I am Coach Vikkie, and this might be the most important episode I film in this entire series, because today we are talking about something many of you are avoiding. The signs God is actually warning you, not confirming you. Last week we covered confirmation. Today is the flip side, and I want to warn you up front. This episode might be uncomfortable because some of you watching right now already know deep down which of these signs apply to your situation. You have just been avoiding looking at it directly. So let's get into it. Number 1, you feel the need to defend the relationship more than enjoy it. This is one of the clearest warning signs I see in coaching sessions. If you find yourself constantly explaining, justifying, or defending the relationship to your friends, to your family, to yourself, that defensiveness is information. Healthy relationships don't require constant defense. If you're spending more energy convincing people this is good than actually experiencing it as good, pay attention. Number 2, your discernment gets foggy. Specifically around this person, I want you to notice something. Are you sharp? Are you wise and discerning in every areas of your life? Your finances, your friendships, your career, but somehow you're completely unable to see clearly when it comes to this one relationship. That selective fog is significant. It often means something: fear of being alone, attachment, sunk cost. It's clouding your judgment, specifically in this area. Ask yourself, would I accept this behavior from a friend in any other context? If the answer is no, that is a sign worth examining. Number 3, you keep getting the same check in your spirit and you keep talking yourself out of it. This is so important because many of you already have your answer, already felt the check, that quiet unsettledness, that excitation, that something is not right feeling, and instead of honoring it, you have trained yourself to talk over it. I am just overthinking, I am just scared of commitment, I'm just, being too critical. Sometimes that is true, but sometimes that recurring check is the Holy Spirit, and you have learned to silence him because you don't want to hear what he's saying. If the same concern keeps resurfacing, no matter how many times you dismiss it, stop dismissing it. Sit with it instead. Number 4, wise, godly people in your life keep raising the same concern independently. I mentioned this as a confirmation sign last episode, and it works in reverse too. If multiple people who love you, who don't know each other, who have no reason to coordinate, keep raising similar concerns, that is not a coincidence to dismiss as they just don't understand our relationship. I have watched so many women override their entire community's concern because they were convinced their love was different or special enough to be the exception. Sis, please hear me. Wise counsel exists for a reason. God often speaks through community, especially when we are too emotionally invested to see clearly ourselves. Number 5, the relationship requires you to compromise convictions you held firmly before you met them. This is the deepest and the most dangerous side, and I want to spend real time on it. What were your standards around purity, around how you expect to be treated, around your time with God? If this relationship has required you to slowly lower those standards, a little compromise here and a little justification there, and you find yourself doing things or accepting things you swore you never would, that is one of the clearest warning signs available to you. The enemy rarely announces himself directly. It doesn't usually present an obviously wrong choice. It presents a good-looking compromise, one small step at a time, until you are somewhere you never intended to be. Now, I want to address something directly because I know some of you are watching this with your stomach in knots right now. Maybe 2, 3, or even all 5 of these signs are resonating with your current relationship. I am not telling you to panic and end things abruptly tonight. I am telling you to get honest. Bring this to God in prayer. Really bring it, not performatively. Bring it to someone wise in your life who will tell you the truth, like a counselor or a mentor, not just what you want to hear. And then make a decision based on truth, not on fear of being alone or fear of starting over. I left a relationship once because I finally let myself see these signs clearly instead of explaining them away. It was one of the hardest decisions of my life, and it was also one of the wisest. Looking back, I am endlessly grateful I didn't ignore what I already knew. If this episode resonated with you in an uncomfortable way, I want you to know that discomfort is not condemnation. It is an invitation to get free. Next week we are shifting gears to talk about how to know if someone is really God sent versus simply convenient. If you have ever wondered whether you settled for available instead of waiting for right, that episode is for you. Once again, I am Coach Vikkie. Subscribe, and this episode was for you. Please don't just watch it, actually sit with it tonight. And don't forget to join the RTWV community of over 3,000 plus people and listen to the RTWV podcast. I will see you on the next episode. This is Relationship Talks with Vikkie.